Okay, let's make the English flows. Hey everyone, my name is Othman and you are listening to Win Win English. Okay, I just named this Win Win English because it's a win for both of us. It's a win for me because I'm speaking, and it's a win for you because you are actually listening, and a lot of listening is important, and a lot of speaking is more important. So today I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak genuinely. We have a specific subject to discuss here, and the subject of today is going to be politics. Okay. So, a lot of people enjoy following political news and debates, but it can be difficult to understand the language used. That's why today I will help you to learn some of the most important political vocabulary and phrases you need to know to sound more confident when discussing politics. I know a lot of men will love this because we are in our lives talking about a lot of things specifically in politics. So there is no edit, I'm just speaking and you are just hearing my speech. So this is very nice and I wanted to do this a lot in my life and I'm doing it. Even there is no a lot of people listen, but it's okay. It's a win for me at least. So politics can feel like a complicated subject, but once you understand the key terms, it becomes much easier to follow conversations and news reporters. Whether like you're watching a debate or discussing politics with your friend. So I want you to have a right vocabulary will help you to express yourself clearly, and even you can when you watch the news you can effectively listen and understand everything around the news. So today I will share five of the most important words you need to know, and I will explain them in a way that very simple, and after that, we will have a short story, maybe, I don't know, to put everything into context. So, the first vocab we have today is incumbent. Incumbent. Okay, an incumbent is the person who currently holds a political position, like a president or prime minister, and is running for re-election. So I think you know an incumbent today. We have an example like Joe Biden. He was in a debate with Trump 2 months ago, and we can say he is an incumbent because he's sick and he's seeking for another president to the country. Like we have a sentence here, the incumbent president is seeking a second term in office. So he's seeking here, meaning like he's looking for another job or another long term to present the country, to be a president again. He doesn't need to leave a chair, you know. So, but Biden, he's now quit. He's now like out of the chair. It's already between Trump and Kamala Harris. So I think this is easy. Incumbent. Incumbent is a person who currently holds a political position and he wants to continue to be a president or a prime minister. Okay, I think this is very easy. So the second vocab we have, we're going to discuss what we have here. Okay, we have a debate. A debate is a formal discussion where political candidates or officials argue about important issues. We can say, everyone knows the debate that happened 2 days ago between Trump and Kamala Harris. It was very on fire. I watch it. It has a very great language for learners. And this is a debate, two people asking and answering the questions. We can have a great example here. The candidates held a heated debate about immigration policy. And we know in the debate between Trump and Harris, they were talking about the immigration policy. So, this is the second vocab we have. And the third vocab we're going to discuss is candidates. Candidates are people who actually in the debate, or the people who actually wanted to be a president or wanted to be a prime ministers. So I'm sorry for the cut that happened here, but let's continue our discussion and our lesson. So we have the fourth word, and the word is constituency. Okay, constituency is a group of people who live in a specific area and elect someone to represent them in the government. You know, it's like a community that chooses a leader to voice their concerns. Okay, constituency. So we can have an example here. The politician promised to help improve healthcare for her constituency. Okay, we know that constituency are amount of people. They actually elect a president to solve their problems. That's very easy. So we have. Are we going to have another word? I don't think so. Maybe we're going to have a little story here. We can discuss about everything we already know. We have four vocab. Let's just make a story for them. Imagine this: it's election season, and the incumbent president Biden is running for re-election. However, opposition candidate the opposition candidate is the candidate that like he was against him in the debate. We can say Trump, okay, is gaining support. So both of them prepare for a televised debate that will be watched by millions. During the debate, they argue over important issues like healthcare and education. The incumbent defends his record, while the opposition criticizes his approach, offering a different solutions. Like we remember when Joe Biden was defending his record, but Trump was criticized his approach, and he was saying that the economy and the inflation was bad when Joe Biden was a president. So that's the incumbent, and who is Joe Biden, and the opposition, and opposition he is Trump. So meanwhile, the people of Trump constituency are eagerly watching, hoping he wins the election. Both parties even managed to agree on one issue: funding for schools, which gets support. So, in the end, the race is tight, but Trump managed to win. And thanks for his strong performance in the debate and his focus on his constituency. And remember, constituency, if you hear this word, you in the same time you will need to know that constituency means the people who actually vote for their leader. And I think that's it for today's episode, and I hope these words and the story helped you understand political discussions better. And I think we need to dive into this topic a lot. I'm going to do a lot of episodes on this topic. Yeah, and remember, the more you hear and use these words, the easier they will become in conversations. So if you enjoy this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you for joining me on Win Win English. And remember, every day motivate yourself by saying, I'm a great English speaker, because you are a great English speaker. You are a great English learner. So be happy and take care of yourself. See you.